So on to question 4. When I look at question 4, I start, as I always do, with the call of the question, and this one makes me happy. Which of the following provides the strongest basis for enactment of this legislation by Congress? Ladies and gentlemen, that can only be con law. I'm not going to get that kind of phrasing in any other subject. So now I put on my con law brain and I go look at the stem, which is also blissfully short. Congress passes a law requiring all beekeepers be licensed and establishing standards for the maintenance of hives, removal of honey, and the labeling of honey for sale. And the question had been, why does Congress have a basis for enacting this? Why does Congress have the power to do it? Okay, I remember from con law, we have a list of enumerated powers, and it's a long list in Article 1, Section 8, but only a few of them caused my professor to really focus, so it's probably going to be one of those. I don't think there was a beekeeping one. But as I think about it, the thing I was always taught in understanding those powers was that McCulloch versus Maryland tells me that those powers just provide the ends, the goals that Congress is reaching toward, and as long as their means for doing so are reasonable, then it's okay. Well, which goal would be relevant for this? This is Congress requiring beekeepers to be licensed. They're not paying money to beekeepers. They're not educating beekeepers. They're just requiring something of them. They're regulating something, and they're regulating the making and selling of honey. Well, that's a commercial product, so yeah, I think this looks like commerce. And remember, that's a really big one. It covers even wheat that you grow for your own animals to eat, as it did for the Dayton area farmer. And it covers your own medical marijuana that you're growing in your house for your own consumption under state law, as it did for the California marijuana grower. So I think I'm looking for commerce, and I look down at the list hoping to see it there, and sure enough. Let me just address these others briefly. A says the General Welfare Clause. The General Welfare Clause is part of the spending clause. Congress is allowed to spend for the general welfare, so if Congress was paying money to support beekeepers, that would be a spending or general welfare question, but they can never regulate for the general welfare. The Supremacy Clause is just a circle. That just says whatever Congress has done, if they have the authority to do it, defeats whatever the states would do that disagrees, but that's not relevant here. And D, I don't want to break this to you harshly, but D is Bigfoot. Congress's police power. There is no general police power for Congress. That is always a Bigfoot type answer. Don't go hunting for that one. It's not there. B, though, is real and it's true, and it's the beloved Commerce Clause, so that's your answer.